I work for the Bureau of Meteorology, and my role in the organisation is as head of our observations program. What the Bureau does is provide science and services to meet Australia's needs for weather forecasting information, climate, water and environmental information, both in terms of current information and forecasts and predictions for the future. All Australians are touched every day by space through the Bureau of Meteorology, because we use observations that are taken from satellites. They feed into all of the products that we deliver to Australians, into our weather forecasts, into our climate analyses and our warnings. All of the information we provide to secure the safety and the economic well-being depends fundamentally on space. The Bureau of Meteorology is primarily a user of space. Earth observations from space are a bread and butter input to all of the products that the Bureau puts out and the services that we provide. International collaboration is an essential part of how we run our business at the Bureau of Meteorology, and in space it's no different from anything else. In fact, it's even more important because we do rely so much on the space agencies of other national Met services and other countries to work with. And we work with them in the development of new products from new satellites that are about to be launched, so that we can have early uptake of the information from those satellites. That benefits all Australians through the improved forecasts that we can put out, and also allows Australia to have leverage internationally. In 15 years, the Australian space industry hopefully will go from strength to strength, but to get there are some major challenges that we have to address. These are particularly around the area of radio frequency spectrum, with an increasing pressure to use spectrum for communications at the ground level that impacts directly on our ability to receive the data from satellites. Space has revolutionised the way we do our modelling. We can now model into the future and provide weather forecasting with much greater precision than we ever could before using surface-based data alone, particularly as the new Japanese satellite Himawari 8 is launched in 2014. We'll have access to 10-minute imagery at less than a kilometre resolution. That's going to revolutionise our ability to provide forecasts at city scales and on very short time frames. Innovation is critically important to Australia's space industry, because that's really the leverage that we have as part of the international scene. My organisation is fundamentally a scientific and an engineering organisation, so they're very, very important factors in our ability to use information from space and to contribute to the Australian space industry. I did my PhD in astronomy, I did my honours work in ionospheric physics, and then when it came to getting a job, I joined the Bureau, so I've always been looking up, and space has always been a big part. There are many opportunities for people who want to become part of Australia's space industry, whether they want to move down the scientific or the engineering pathways. There are lots of opportunities for getting into instrument development, into development of algorithms to actually use the information from space and to turn that into products that all Australians can benefit from.